In today's video, we're going to replace the transmission wiring harness on this 94 E350 ambulance. I was having trouble with the torque converter coming in and out of lockup at highway speeds, and my internet research led me to a possible issue with this wiring harness connector, and it was a cheap attempt at a fix, so that's where we're at today. I ordered this replacement harness from Amazon. It came from Rostra Powertrain Controls, and it comes with the new plug and some heat shrink butt connectors and instructions. I'll leave a link in the description. So with the vehicle safely supported on some high quality plastic ramps, you look on the passenger side of the transmission and there's this plate that says do not remove. Well, you're going to want to remove that. Some of you may comment on the appearance of some other leaks, but we're not here to address that today. It's a 94 model, of course. I'm a 61 model. I'm pretty sure I don't meet EPA standards. Using a 5/16 socket, you only need to loosen the bolts, and the little guard will just lift right out of the way. And there you see the plug and a whole bunch of gunk in there. After positioning myself clear of the fallout zone, I used a long-handled screwdriver and an air nozzle and cleaned around the connector as best I could. After following the directions on the clip on the side of the connector, which simply said push, I was able to relieve the connector of its command. The harness is routed over the top of the transmission from the driver's side, and pulling it back that way, it'll hang down far enough to do a proper inspection of the plug and give you room to do the splicing of the new wiring. On closer examination, it didn't look too bad, but this plug, the shield on the other side protects it from being so close to the exhaust, and these wires get old and brittle. So we're going to go ahead and just change it anyway since we have it. As you can see, it's encased in some wire loom, and down at the bottom 6 inches or so, it's a heat shield protective covering. If you're not sure what you're doing, you can cut and replace the wires one at a time. But since I've been told before that I don't listen, I proceeded to cut all of them, and I pulled them out of the insulated sheath, and I'll run the new harness through the insulated sheath and start reconnecting wires. So we'll match up the wires best we can. Some of them the color codes actually match. And we'll trim them back a little and use the heat shrink butt connectors to put them together. And there it is crimped. And with the assistance of the handy dandy grill lighter, it is heat shrunk and sealed. Now we'll just continue to do that with the rest of them. Please don't attempt this job without adequate supervision. And as usual, my supervisor is over there goofing off and not doing his job properly. And there they are, all butt connected and heat shrunk, and I'll just put them back in the wire loom and route that back over the top of the transmission to the passenger side. So there it is, all rerouted and plugged back in. This tab didn't say push on it, so I wasn't sure what to do. So I asked the boss, and he said just to push it. There with the heat shield back in place, and we're going to call that a wrap. And there you have it. I survived putting a 12,000-pound vehicle on plastic ramps, and all before I've had my coffee, because I wanted to be in the right frame of mind just in case I had to get Western with it. I'll post a link to those ramps in my description. I'll post links in the description to some of the things that you see in my videos, and as an Amazon associate, I do make a little bit of commission on these things if you buy them through my links, and it helps me to keep this channel going. So I appreciate your support. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell for any upcoming videos.